Welcome guys to today's video. As we're looking at the most beautiful calf unit in the game, the Regiments of Renown Dragon Princes. We're gonna dive straight into this matchup between High Elves and the Wood Elves. So, my opinion on this matchup is that it's super in favor of High Elves. You guys might disagree with me, but from my past experience, I actually haven't lost a single game against Wood Elves as High Elf, even against top level Wood Elf players. So, just in my opinion. And the reason why High Elves can be super in favor against Wood Elves is that for Wood Elf gameplay, it always includes some sort of kiting and some sort of outranging your opponent. But against High Elf, you kinda get countered by that. So as High Elves, I was always able to just basically set up my defense and outrange Wood Elves, because you just bring a lot of archers and you have an artillery piece. So anyways, let's dive into my opponent's army. So this player, I can tell he's very capable, because the way he plays the game, I think he's really good. So he has a front line of internal guards with shields, 3 of them, and one of them being the Winterheart guards. So basically these guys are unbreakable, right? Yeah. And also at the backline, 3 units of Glade Guards with Starfire Shafts, and for the backline, 3 units of Wildwood Rangers. So very heavy infantry. Like a lot of gold has been invested into infantry, which is nice. And the Lord in command is a Glady on a horseback. Oh, it's actually not. He's a Glade Lord. But am I the only person who thinks that this Glade Lord's head is actually too big? It's not proportional towards the rest of the body. Anyways, so he is rocking the banner of Hunter King, which buffs the melee stats and can cause fear, which is nice. And also Cause of the Woods, which also buffs the melee attack. For the heavy hitter, we have another 1, 2, 3 units of branch rays. Now, Dryads, Vanguard deploy in the corner or hiding, and also Wild Hunters of Corners, which basically Wild Riders with Shield, Regiments of Renown, and also a branch wraith here. And branch wraith is knocking a lot of spells. The Withering, Shield of Thorns, Earthblood, Awakening of the Woods, Core of the Woods, and Smoke and Mirror. Basically, whenever you're casting, all your units get some speed buff. So yeah, pretty solid stuff. And look at my army. For front line, I have 4 spears. For second line, I have a lot of Lords and Sea Guards, 4 of them, and actually 5 of them. And I also have 2 archers. These are armored archers, by the way, light armored version, and 1 unit are not. And also I have a bow thrower. I have a Alaria on the eagle. I have 1 unit of white lines of trace, and Alaria is rocking Starfire Avalon, Arcane Conduit, Arcane Unforging, Earthblood, Shield of Snow of Isha, Bone of Isha. The Bone of Isha is actually pretty good in this matchup, because it can basically makes everybody do magic attack, which is super good against Wood Elves, because lots of Wood Elf units are depending on their physical resistance. And here, Shield of Sapphire, and as well as Left. And I also have the one and only Dragon Princess, which I showcased in the very beginning. And that's it, that's my army. Let's see how this game is going to play out. So, I'm not too sure at the moment, because there were like 300-ish meters gap between the white line, and also 400-inch gap here. So I wouldn't say this is a corner camp, because corner camp is literally no gap. But anyways, my opponent is actually accusing me corner camp. I hate when people say that, but hey, what can you do? You have your own strategy. You deploy it really wide, and you just deploy it on one side, and then you just get accused corner camp. Which I fought a lot, by the way. I fought heaps of corner campers in the past. Tico is the name I can think of, and also Legend of Total War is also a die-hard corner camper. Anyways, so I think I'm just gonna speed up a little bit, because right now nothing is moving, and I finally gave up. Okay, so I'm just like, alright, I move up against face you. Because there's nothing to lose here, by the way. So right now I moved up a lot, and which basically played into his game, because he wanted to do this big ass flanking. So that's why he asked me to get out. But I saw these units immediately when they actually came out of the woods. And right now, as you can see, I'm really focus targeting these Wildwood Rangers, because I know they're gonna do a lot of hurt to my army. And the Dragon Princes are coming in for a glorious charge as well, which is fantastic. And Spears are coming in. Dragon Princes are coming in. Alara is coming in as well. Dragon Princes dive onto these Wildwood Rangers. And did a touch of damage, and I'm about to come back. And the story of the day is basically trading archers fires. And here, these guys got focused on really hard, as you can see here. And I need to peel those archers back and send in my spears against those Wildwood Rangers, which is exactly what I did. And the Fireborn is coming back for more hurt onto these Wildwood Rangers. I believe right now is a perfect time for a Star of Avalon. There you go. It's like me was listening to me in the past. Fantastic stuff. So that Wildwood Ranger is gonna get dealt with, and right now I need to shift my focus onto those Starfire Shafts. And here I want to mention that these Lords and Sea guys are bracing, and they have charge defense. So just watch the impact damage. Nothing. They did nothing. And all of these are spears. So, and also these guys are shooting at them at the back. So I'm not too sure whether that's a good call, diving onto my Lord and Sea guys there. But the big boys are coming in, the branch race. And the Lions needs to maybe shift right here, I believe. And here my bow thrower is still just targeting those eagles. And here this a big Earthblood casted from my opponent, and a big Fireborn charge is about to happen. There you go. The Fireborn is going to do magical damage, so that's going to be perfect against that Dryas. And also my opponent actually did a shield of Thorns, which is going to completely got countered by Alaria, because right now everybody is doing magic attack here, and there's no use when you pop that Shield of Thorns. It's a waste of Winds of Magic, because everybody is doing magic attack. Physical resistance is just not gonna do anything. And I still have a lot of firing power left, so which is fantastic for me. And also I believe I'm gonna win this fight here quite handily. And the Fireborn got pulled back once again and charged into these guys. Fireborn actually did a lot of good stuff this game. And now I'm focusing on this Blade Lord, which is not ideal. I think the ideal situation would be focusing on these archers. But anyways, I don't think the Wood Elves can win this blob fight, because I believe there's gonna be a second Star of Avalon pretty soon, and that's an Arcanine I'm forging onto him. There you go. And I casted an Earthblood. Fantastic stuff. And that's a Awakening of the Woods. Did a lot of damage onto my spears. And just put back my fireball a little bit. Right now I just need to use my... Oops, sorry about my phone. Switch it off now. So I need to really focus on killing those archers, because those archers being really a pain in the ass for the past maybe 2 minutes, because they just come back from routing and dish out a lot of hurt onto me. And here Lord and Seagull is about to get papered a little bit down by those dryads, but the white lines are right here, and those fireballs are right here as well. And now it's just trading missiles, the archers trading missiles. And here, my bow thrower is still targeting that Glade Lord, which is gonna deal with him quite handily, I believe. So even though my opponent execute his plan, here there's a big stuff Avalon onto the fireball once again, almost at the healing cap, which is fantastic stuff. And also White Knights of the Trace actually got healed as well. So that's gonna be really good. So even though my opponent execute his plan pretty good, but the thing is, against High Elves, I just don't think there's a good way to fight High Elves as a Wood Elves. I know I tried some thoughts about this matchup with Zephos in the past, and I think going a full infantry assault would be really good, and it's still gonna be really close though. It's not gonna be like just a walk in the park. It's not gonna be that easy. So I believe High Elves is definitely one of the hardest matchup for Wood Elves to deal with, alongside with Dwarves maybe. And yeah, that's it. That's about the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast. For now, Maracabos signing off.